Israel is looking for U.S. funding for the piece of technology that's credited with saving scores of lives. Increased U.S. funding. It's a request that appears to have bipartisan support up on Capitol Hill, but as correspondent Leland Vittert explains, it's now being bundled with a hot-button issue in what many see as a partisan power play.
Call it a lifesaver. Call it a game changer. Israel's Iron Dome missile defense system boasts a 90% intercept rate against Hamas rockets. It's also expensive. Each high-tech interceptor missile costs tens of thousands of dollars. During the past 2 weeks, the Israelis have fired hundreds of them to protect the Jewish state. While the Iron Dome is largely Israeli technology, much of the funding comes from the United States. And with inventory depleted, Israel asked for $225 million in emergency funding to buy more interceptors. Israel's ambassador to the United States is Ron Dermer.
It's very critical for us to get that funding because we want to be in a place where we are prepared for any eventuality. We need those funds in order to be in a position to defend our people.
Senate Appropriations Committee Chair Barbara Mikulski took to the Senate floor.
Iron Dome, the funding is needed now.
But rather than introducing a bill to give Israel the money, she and Senate Democrats tied the funding to a problem more than 7,000 miles away. The highly controversial Senate border bill, giving President Obama more money to deal with the immigration problem.
The border vote that Harry Reid has teed up is designed to be voted down. He knows it's going to be voted down. And so they've attached the Iron Dome funding to it because they want to play partisan politics and pretend that Republicans who are not going to support a border bill that doesn't solve the problem are somehow opposed to funding for Iron Dome.
Now, this begs a very simple question. If the Iron Dome bill is so critical and time-sensitive, why tie it to something so controversial? Democratic Senate sources say it wasn't their idea to join the two, but rather a move orchestrated by those up Pennsylvania Avenue at the White House. We, of course, have reached out to the White House for a comment, but so far, Brett, haven't heard back. Brett?
Okay, Leland, thank you.